To hold this. Okay. So it is really a courtesy visit, and to also appraise you of some relationships we have started to form with the National Open University just before you took office, which I'm hoping that this would inform and strengthen the relationship that we are forming. So I'm going to, what I will try and do is situate it, so I know you're a very busy man. I would not want to waste your time. So at the moment, WACREN and the Open University have an MOU around a project called the Africa Digital Campus. The Africa Digital Campus stemmed from an earlier collaboration with the European Union. There's an ongoing collaboration as well, but we had identified in the course of that project that a collaboration with the Open University was necessary to move certain models that we had developed in it. To cut a long story short, we signed an MOU in December, and we have just started embarking on the project itself. Alongside that, there are other activities. EcoConnect is a member of WACREN, so is NGREN, which you might be familiar as well with. So the activities in the country we're going to roll out a number of activities within a new project with the European Commission called Africa Connect. And we're having a workshop in the NUC at this point on early career researchers, and it was a great opportunity to stop by, to introduce ourselves, get acquainted with you as a new CEO of the organization, and look for ways in which you could get your support to strengthen this relationship that we've already established. So the relationship is already flourishing. So apart from the work we are doing with the Africa Digital Campus, under the leadership of the DVC TIR, we've just also submitted an application to the Project Bridge Research Program. And the idea is for NOUN to lead a living lab that develops research around digital public infrastructures and research around that the ministry, Federal Ministry of FMCIDE, it's longer than it used to be, but the Ministry of Technology and Innovation, that's by Dr. Bosun Tijani, and they have put out a research program to support the work they are doing with the Project Bridge, which, as I'm sure you know, is the ministry's attempt to drive infrastructure with 90,000 kilometers of fiber across Nigeria. So in a nutshell, that is our engagement with NOUN. We are really excited about building on it. We want NOUN to be able to demonstrate leadership in these areas. We are hoping to bring the resources we have as WACREN to support the teams here. I'm really pleased that all the relevant stakeholders are in the room, especially ASTEL, because we had been working with Professor Joktan. A couple of years ago, we worked with the ASTEL to establish the first Digital Education Day conference here. We could not, unfortunately, do it the second year because the CEO we had at the time passed on, and we were in the middle of managing that. So NOUN did it on their own, but we're looking forward to doing that again with NOUN this year. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. You can see that there are different opportunities for collaboration. There's one that's imminent, and that which is also linked to the Living Lab, is the fact that EcoConnect runs a Nigerian Identity Federation, and I think your kind offices have been able to nominate some delegates to the Assembly of Members. So there's plenty of opportunities for collaboration here, and it was a great opportunity to just sort of make that available, or let you make you aware of that, and to come here to make your acquaintance.
And the opportunities offered by WACREN, the librarian is looking at me. Federated identity she has been parroting federated identity. And so when this issue came up, I saw the glee in her eyes and been there. But what I want to assure you is that, like you said, when we talk about open access, open science, and you did the work, and you talked about intellectual imperialism, as I may call it. But from what you said, it was deliberate. You chose to be, what do I call it?
Provocative.
You chose to be present. It was a choice because, you know, the problem we have to talk about intellectual property, because you did a book and you are content having 5 copies of the hard copy, because like normally the teacher's rewards is in heaven, but some people say they want to test a piece of the action so that when they go to heaven they will know how it will test. So, but in this day, that's why in my own area we emphasize decolonization of everything, and the idea of openness is one of the surest routes to decolonization, and by so we fight everything that is imperialistic in the process. So we, like you pointed out, we are the best place for you to talk about open access and open science, and of course what WACREN stands for is in tandem with what Open University is identified with. I'm happy we have a board representative, and we want to assure you that whatever it will take to collaborate and make the collaboration very useful and fruitful, we are going to support it. So we believe that our collaboration with WACREN would be to the benefit of Nigeria and the continent, African continent, because if we are talking about intellectual imperialism, that is where the issue of our continental pride, our national pride, and the agencies that promote openness in that context comes into perspective. So thank you, and be assured that we'll continue to collaborate with you, and whatever we need to do, we'll do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my Vice-Chancellor, and of course officials of WACREN. It is customary here with our Vice-Chancellor. Anytime we have special guests like this, that is a small souvenir that talks more of the university and other sundry issues he will want to present to you.
Thanks. NOUN. Now I've got that. It's going to my study desk.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
We'll not charge you for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yes.